Today's coaster review is what I think was the best B&M coaster that I've ridden on this trip. I've ridden 9 B&M roller coasters, and we said this one was our favorite one. This is one of the most incredible roller coasters I have ever experienced. This is top 5 all the way. This is Talon at Dorney Park. And oh my gosh, guys, right off the bat, you guys have to experience this coaster at some point. It's fantastic. So let's go. We're going to go through stats and stuff. We're going to go through a lot more. We're going to go through smoothness, restraints, theming, and color scheme. And we're also doing ride experience. So let's take a look at the stats. So as you can see, it's located at Dorney Park, Western Mass, not Western Mass, Eastern Pennsylvania. That's what I mean. Western Mass. That's where Six Flags New England is. I don't know why I thought that. But Dorney Park is Eastern Pennsylvania. It's really close for me though. That's the closest Cedar Fair park to me. So manufactured B&M, inverted, height 135 feet, is the tallest inverted roller coaster on the in the northeastern part of the United States. That's what I heard. Speed 58 miles per hour. Inversions for open 2001. And I think that I've ridden all the B&M inverts in the northeastern part of the United States because there's only 3. So I think I rid all 3 of the B&M inverts in the Northeast, which are Batman the Ride, Great Bear, and Talon. And I love Talon out of all 3 of those. This thing right here is incredible. I have many words to describe about this coaster. It's aggressive, it's intense, it's really compact, and it's amazing. Smooth. It's amazing. I love this coaster. And we're probably going to go back to Dorney Park next year. And I'm just going to say, I want to ride this coaster over and over and over and over again because it's just fantastic. I still like Steel Force better, though. But this is my second favorite coaster. And it's right, and it's not by much. Really close from Steel Force to be number 1. Not that far at all. So next up, let's go through color scheme and theme. There's not much theme. I think Talon is themed to some type of hawk. I'm not sure about that, but the color scheme, you gotta look at it in person. It's like a yellow and orange color scheme. So you gotta take a look at it in person. Next up, we have restraints, the normal B&M invert restraints. Like I said, like I said, very smooth too. So yeah, and then this coaster, everything about it is just incredible. Next, we're gonna go through ride experience. Now, well, actually, station. I'm gonna go to station. Station. There's not much theming around it. There's not much theming. So it's like in the spaghetti bowl kind of theme, like what Wicked Cyclone is. Like you're in the middle of the whole center of the roller coaster. This one is also in the queue line is also center in the middle circle. So let's do ride experience here. Let's do ride experience. This So when you go up the lift hill, you can see the water park on the left side. The water park is beautiful. It reminded me of Splash Waterfalls at Six Flags New England before the Joker went. Before the Joker even existed at Six Flags New England. But Splash Waterfalls was in that block of where the Joker was. And it reminded me of all these people going in the wave pool and stuff like that. And really, it really did. But Talon is a great B&M invert. It's my favorite B&M. Not only my favorite B&M invert, but my favorite B&M roller coaster entire that I've ever. I know, when you look at it, at image or at video, I know it doesn't look that great, but when you ride it, 3 letters, WOW. So you go up the lift hill and then when you final, you go through this bump ish, like some other B&M roller coasters have, like Bizarro at Great Adventure, and think of those hyper coasters like Apollo's Cherry, Raging Bull, Batman the Ride at Great Adventure. They have that bump, and then you go through a small little helix into the first inversion, which is the loop. The loop is very smooth. Like everything on this coaster is legit smooth. Like everything is incredible on this coaster. Very intense. The drop. I know maybe some seat in the back I rode in. It was a little rough. But it's really intense. Speed is just kills it on this ride. Then you go through the zero G roll. And zero G roll is by far my favorite inversion ever on a roller coaster. It's tied with Wicked Cyclone's stall or this zero G roll. Like it's so hard. I don't know, but the inversions are just amazing on this coaster. And then you go through this half loop, twistiness, like a little half loop. Think of the Vekoma SLCs. Think of Kong, Mind Eraser. Think of those coasters that have that loop and then that twist. Um, then this coaster has lots of helixes, and you do have a photo camera. So yeah, and that's pretty about it. But I just want to tell you, this thing is incredible. You guys must ride it. Like I know it doesn't look that great, but you guys have to ride this coaster once. So what am I giving this coaster? I don't think this will be a surprise. I'm giving it a 10. Like I said, everything is incredible. I was just gonna say 9, but I didn't want it. Um, I'm giving it a 10, no matter what. A 10 is incredible. This thing is incredible. A 10 is amazing. Everything about this coaster is incredible. You guys, if you haven't rated it yet, you gotta do it pretty soon. So, I'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Talon? If you have rated Talon, what are your thoughts? Post them in the comment section below. Please post your likes, post your comments as well, and I'll see you guys later.